Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session to help you give permission to yourself to put your own needs first. And a lot of the time, there are certain expectations, sometimes linked to roles, sometimes linked to certain unconscious expectations that certain things should be done a certain way. And that's all well and good if everyone involved is benefiting. But sometimes these unconscious expectations or roles can become one-sided or certainly uneven. And I was working with a client that was in a relationship where they felt that they were giving a lot more than they were getting. And of course, that's not the purpose of a relationship, to make it transactional. But if consistently there is an evaluation that actually what you're putting in is nowhere near what you're getting out, it does lead to the question, is this serving me? And this is really what this hypnosis session does. It's designed to give perspective, a different way of looking at a relationship with a new perspective, to ask the question, knowing what I now know, does this still make sense? And also, what would need to change in order for it to be desirable again? Although it was created for an individual client, I think asking these kind of questions is quite useful, because either way you benefit. If you ask yourself the question, knowing what I now know, would I choose a relationship like this? And the answer is a resounding yes, then great. It means you're in an ideal relationship. If, however, you ask that question and it's a no, then it gives you a blueprint to compare how you would want it to be with how it is now. And one of my great phrases that I like to live by, there's two I live by a lot, is the juice worth the squeeze? Based on how much effort is going in, is it giving me sufficient out for it to make sense? That's a really good question to figure out the best use of your resources. The second is this idea of it's always better to mend it rather than end it. Whatever it is, it could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be a business that you're working on. But that better to mend it than end it comes with the second half of that philosophy, which is if you can't mend it, then it's a responsibility to end it. Because if you don't, what you're really saying is you're settling for something less than desirable, which is never a good outcome because it leads to resentment. If you're listening to this and you feel that a bespoke hypnosis session may be beneficial, there will be a link in the show notes where you can schedule a completely free consultation call to explore working with me. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just release any tension around your eyebrows and eyelids. And as your eyelids close, feel that tension leave your body in your outward breath, enabling you to breathe in and breathe out, and feel that you are giving yourself permission to just relax. Scan your body for any signs, clues of tension, stress, anxiety. And as you breathe in a powerful feeling of worthiness and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow anything holding you back to feel like it's being released. And as you release it, feel it leave your body as you have that long outward breath. Just imagine your arms and legs are feeling so relaxed, they're limp, loose and heavy. Feel a desire to yawn. As you imagine the idea of yawning helps you feel really calm and relaxed. That's it. As your body relaxes, your mind awakens. And I want you to imagine painting with vibrant colours, a picture of the Irish coast. Maybe the coastline just off from the town called Dingle, there on the west coast of Ireland. And maybe you're painting rocky shorelines, moody clouds, energetic seas. Maybe a bit of the town makes it into your painting where you can see colourful small houses. And just like Mary Poppins was able to jump into a picture, imagine you doing the same. Imagine walking into that picture, a picture of the Irish coast where you're no longer seeing the painting, you feel like you're inside it. Imagine breathing that fresh, crisp, clean air. Imagine walking on lush, green grass, feeling the wind perhaps on your skin, and hearing the waves crash against the rocks. And notice you're there alone. Here, there are no responsibilities other than the responsibility of you. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling a sense of increasing self-worth, evaluating all of your positive qualities, and allowing yourself to just relax. I want you to imagine you have everything you need to paint a new picture. But this time it's not a picture of the Irish coast. I want you to imagine painting a picture of your ideal life back home. What would it be like in that picture for you to feel you are living a life you're not just content with, you're happy with? That if you were to ask yourself the question, would I choose this life? It would be a resounding yes. Think of what's in that picture and allow the picture to become a movie if that helps give you more information. Seeing your life back home as you would want it to be will give you a sense of contrast. If the painting is similar to how your life is now, you'll feel a wonderful feeling of gratitude. If, however, the painting differs from reality, it gives you a blueprint, a roadmap, the exact information to enable you to make choices and decisions to be able to steer it in that direction. In life, there's always things that could be improved. Feel that you embody the attitude of mending it, not ending it. But also feel with that feeling of self-worth that if you can't mend it, if you can't get your life as you want it to be, you have a duty, not to others, but to yourself, to do whatever is necessary to give you a quality of life that you deserve and desire. Breathe in and breathe out and continue to add ingredients onto this picture. And maybe you're creating many different paintings, all different scenarios, the different roles that you have, what your free time looks like, what your personal relationships look like. Imagine all these different parts of your life as you start to notice which ones do the pictures match with reality and which ones don't. And there is a feeling of excitement that you are unlocking the resources to move your life in profound, positive directions. That here in this place, you feel a sense of clarity. The distance of thousands of miles gives you a sense of objectivity. As you start to ask yourself the question, knowing everything that I now know, would I choose life as it is? Breathe in and breathe out. Feel that you are unlocking those resources. A sense of clarity, confidence, worthiness, and a sense of empowered decision-making abilities. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel a growing sense of decisiveness, that you have the ability to do whatever is necessary to make things the way that you want. But if you can't, to make choices that respect that, to evolve it. You find joy and fulfillment in making time for your art and creativity. Every day you dedicate moments to nurturing your physical, emotional, and mental health. That you have permission back in normal life to confidently prioritize those activities that feed your soul, creativity, and inspiration. You see yourself spinning many different plates, but making sure that some of those plates are just for you. That you're able to balance your time, ensuring you have moments for self-care and artistic expression. You approach any challenge with the mindset of mend it, don't end it, focusing on solutions and growth. Notice that more and more often you reflect on the choices you've already made asking yourself, knowing what I now know, would I really choose this again? Not being afraid of the answer, but being empowered by it. You embrace the opportunity to repair and improve every situation you can, seeing potential in every moment. You see each day as a new canvas, ready to be filled with your art and passions. And in the same way that you can make alterations to a painting to make it as you want it to be, consider life like that. What new colors, ingredients, perspectives need to be added to make it as you would want it to be? You believe that your well-being is a priority, guiding you to make time for health and happiness. And you are empowered to shape your life around your passions, desires, and well-being, not just the mundane chores and responsibilities about other people's needs, because you are in tune with your needs, making decisions that honor every part of your life, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Allow your life to be a reflection of your priorities, not other people's, prominently featuring creativity and self-care. Allow yourself to approach your desires with confidence. Make your needs the hill you're willing to die on. Because if your needs never matter, you don't matter. And you do matter. So as you put your needs first, this isn't you being demanding, selfish. It's called self-respect. And as you prioritize your own needs, your own self-respect, worthiness, and self-esteem grows and flourishes. You cherish and make time for the things that bring you joy and fulfillment, feeling a growing sensation of resilience and resourcefulness, finding ways to include creativity and self-care in your schedule, but also to have standards, needs in your relationship and all parts of your life, no longer willing to compromise unless essential needs are met. Because that's what a need is. A necessity, not an option. And feel that you are unlocking all of the resources to ensure that your future life will have your needs met no matter what it takes. Feel that you're there in that Irish countryside, looking at all these different paintings as you want your life to be, and feeling not that it's a possibility, but that it's an inevitability. And if the people around you can't meet those needs, you will do what's necessary to have those same needs met in a different way. If your unconscious mind is giving you permission to put yourself first, let me know by nodding your head. See one of the pictures that represents you looking after yourself, and again step into that picture, feeling that you're now back in the present. Step into your own body, hearing the sound of my voice, feeling fully and completely in the present. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connect fully in the present moment. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken feeling resourceful, worthy, and that the only permission you need to put yourself first is from yourself. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.